Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out.
The Nets control the tap. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
The assist from
Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Kyrie across the timeline. His team up by 1. Thompson to Curry. Here comes the screen. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. KD with the rock. LeVert against the former Cougar. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving with the basketball. Down 3. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 5. Durant to Irving. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Irving. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
personal foul. Team foul number 1 for the Brooklyn.
Caris LeVert has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson. To Green. Down for Looney. Nice pass to get things going. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Durant with the basketball up top. Margins 8. Kevin Durant, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Shot won't go. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Leaves the defender in the dust. Not that time.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Russell with it up top. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Here comes the screen. Russell to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Thompson. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. Gets a look. Can't hit. Knocked loose. Jared Allen defended by Thompson. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Golden State at the controls. Green to Russell. And Draymond Green throws it down. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Yes, Klay Thompson. The defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Warriors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Livingston across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Here comes the screen. Russell to Sean Livingston. From long range, the Nets have the rebound. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. To Irving. Had him going there for a second. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
They call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Thompson. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And scores on a nifty dance to the basket. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Kevin Durant with a piece. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And that one out of bounds off a net. It remains Warrior basketball. Livingston. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. Durant across the timeline. Down 8. Kyrie, keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Livingston to bring it up. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 5 for 6.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Draws the contact, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Into the game for the Warriors. Number 30.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Take stock of the floor. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Dinwiddie here against Steph. Great dish to set it up. LeVert guarded by Klay Thompson. Over to the right side. Durant, textbook defense. Here's Curry with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's 3 for 7.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Curry with the ball. Runner here won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Cauley-Stein powers it through. Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it. Draymond Green swats it. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
The Warriors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. Have a look at the leading scores. Thanks for...
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Warriors have the basketball. Layup goes down. Well done.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Thompson. Flushes it home.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Curry into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Glenn Robinson III, defended by Kevin Durant. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Golden State basketball to Green. Driving right to the basket. Curry driving, but his shot won't go. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he finishes at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. That's his first.
Kyrie Irving is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First try at the line, no good. Hits the second, one more coming. Curry with the basketball. They lead it by 14. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Shot by Thompson misses. To Irving. Draymond Green. Huge block. No. To Curry. Gets it in the right corner. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Thompson. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Kyrie Irving. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Possession lies with Golden State. Russell. Easy path to the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Screen coming. Thompson to Green. To Thompson. Trying to cash in. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Irving. Right down Broadway, 4-2. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He has struggled just a little bit, 2 for 5.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Not that time. No good. Defense catching a break there. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Russell into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Harris's shot won't go. To Russell. Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Coming in for the Warriors, number 11, Klay Thompson.
Count the bucket for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. Irving. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Down low to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Wilson Chandler.
To Green. To Alec Burks. For 3. And drains it. To Durant. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Alec Burks. They'll get it down to Green. Draymond Green. He's now 4 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Stepping in for Brooklyn, number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Durant. To Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry gets it in the left corner. Thompson had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. To Durant. And the finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Steph Curry. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Durant. Can't connect. It's no good. To Curry. The drive right to the basket. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving.
Remaining in the fourth quarter.
Klay Thompson with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying...
The Warriors put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.